Good morning. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. You know what Tuesday is? It is Thankful Tuesday. I am so thankful that you all are here. Good morning, sweet Annie 7. Annie, I was thinking about you and I almost called you yesterday afternoon. I don't know if you got the really heavy rain that we got here. We got a thunderstorm and we got a weather warning, actually, that a flood warning, that there was a potential for floods. And yeah, it really built up here in the street where Sherry lives and in the driveway. So unfortunately, I didn't get to do stuff that I had planned on going out and doing yesterday because they were saying stay off the roads. so so I complied. I don't like driving in the rain anyway. So good morning, Deirdre. I see you there. I sent it to you so you'd know what page we were on. And it's been raining, but you're okay. Well, I'm so glad to hear that, Annie, because I really was concerned because you're closer to the water actually than I am where I'm at. So I'm glad that you're okay. Good morning, Kathy Hand. Hello, everyone that's coming in and finding it. As you find it, please share it out. Share it so others will know where it's streaming and they can come in and say good morning to us and do a little check in. Um, yeah, I think there was some flooding because it rained like most of the day yesterday, and I'm talking about heavy rain that was coming down. So I haven't gone out to check on the plants yet out back. I'm hoping they're all okay after that heavy rain and some of the wind that came up with it yesterday. So let's get started. Let's go into our hearts. Good morning, Andrea Gregg, and thank you for sharing. So, in your heart is where you connect. We have a physical heart that's right there in our chest, and we can feel that heartbeat when we place our hand in that area. We, we feel the rhythm of it, we feel the warmth of it. But just above that is an area that's known as the high heart. And this is where we really connect in emotionally, where we connect in spiritually. So as you place your hand there, just feel that energy, feel the warmth, get in touch and in sync with that heartbeat and let it sync up with Mother Gaia, who also has a heartbeat. And then there's a universal heartbeat. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to feel all of that energy coming together, feeling a part of the oneness of all that is. So breathe in because the breath is the connection. So as you breathe into your lungs, just feel it going into your heart. Feel that energy. And then let that go to your brain. We're going to go heart to brain and then back to heart. It's a complete cycle. And then add in love, laughter, a beautiful hug, a sunset or a sunrise. Whatever makes you smile, whatever puts that feeling of wonder and awe in your heart. Just hold on to that. And then we give gratitude to the divine. So Blue likes to call this heart, mind to the divine. And I love that. So as we breathe into our hearts and tell our brain that we're happy and put that smile on our face, then we move on up into a higher dimension and give gratitude. Gratitude for every breath we take, for every step we take along the way, and for every memory that we make. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this beautiful day. Mary Crincoli, hello. Thank you for being here. Oh, there you are, sweet Blue Jean. I was just talking about you. And there you are. So I guess I have to talk about other people and get them in here. So welcome, everyone. Elena, good morning. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you here on the morning show. Thank you, everyone who has come in. There's our sweet Leo. Good morning, good morning. Annie, you're watching the bunny. Oh, I forgot to put the chat up so you all can see what's going on. All right, now you'll get them. Annie's watching the bunny eat some grass before the rain starts, and Grayson goes to school. Okay, so I just switched it so now you'll be able to see all the comments as you are looking at your screen. Okay, so um, the message from the angels last night is called Take the Shot. So let's see what that's all about. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And that was a quote from Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky's nickname is the Great One for a reason. He won 4 Stanley Cups. He was relentless and fierce at competition. I love this quote by him because we can apply it to anything in life. If we never try, we will not know how great we can be. So many times in my own life, I've wavered and given in to fear, even though my heart really wanted to act. All it takes is one step, is what I have learned from my life experience. When I finally overcame my fears, I just had to pick up one dart and throw it to know I could do it. And then I went on to win championships. I just had to throw a bowling ball once to get hooked. And even though I had the biggest handicap on the team, I eventually became quite good at it and even entered competitions. The one place where I never had any fear, however, was school. I loved learning and soaked up everything from the first time I sat in class. To this very day, I love to learn new things and will diligently research something that I am unfamiliar with. I am so grateful to all my teachers, those who taught me in a classroom, and those who taught me through life lessons. Dear angels, it seems that our biggest fear as humans is of the unknown. We are afraid to try something new because we don't know if we will like it, or if we might fail at doing it, or we go to the worst case scenario. Fear is an emotion, and once we intelligently look at that emotion, we can control it. Dear ones, all of your emotions play an important part in your spiritual journey. We encourage you to get to know how each one helps you through your experiences. No one can teach you how to be sad or angry or fearful. These experiences are unique to you. You may imitate how others behave as they express their emotions, but to be authentic, you must learn for yourself what each emotion feels like. Dear ones, the greatest of all the emotions is love, because that is what you were created from. You are love, so we invite you to weave that emotion into all the others. They will only make sense when you do this. Otherwise, they are like wild stallions going off into the field, doing whatever they wish. Get to know all of your feelings intimately and speak your love language to them. Be gentle with yourself when one of these emotions demands your attention. Treat it as if it's a child, holding it in arms of love. Do not ignore it or procrastinate in paying attention to it. When anger boils up in you, it's okay. Show it love and ask yourself and your guides how to best deal with it. When sadness overtakes you and you feel as though you cannot move, it's okay. Hold it tight and be grateful for the experience that brought you such passion that you grieve when you no longer have that experience or that person in your life. Love deeply, dear ones, and you will find your way through the maze of emotions that arise in your life. You are love, and you are loved. Dear angels, today I promise to love fully and deeply as I go through the experiences of life and honor each emotion that comes up through those experiences. Yeah, they were a little profound last night, and I've been working so diligently with them on a workshop that I have been told to offer for anyone who would like to come in to the workshop. It's going to be a free workshop. Of course, donations are never turned away, but there is absolutely no charge to come into the workshop. And it is on emotional empowerment. I will put up the the registration. I just drew a blank. I'll put up the registration information later on my page, Angel Speakers, Teri Angel, and hopefully I will get some signups today and we will see what it looks like. The class is going to be offered for 3 Saturdays. It's the same class on each Saturday. So you can attend one or you can come to all 3 of them. It's up to you. But I put it at different dates and different times to accommodate for those who may not be able um, to come in to one of them. So let me see what's going on here. Catherine Kovacs. Good morning, Brookie. Good morning, sweet Brookie. So glad you're here. And today is Teacher's Day. So honor a teacher. If you have someone in your life that's a teacher to you, I tell you, I had lots of classroom teachers, but I have had a multitude of life teachers. Those who taught me what love is and those who taught me what love is not. Okay, so what's going on, Blue? Drama, such drama. You're getting new carpet in your bedroom. Oh, yay! And upstairs. So we dismantled our bedroom and put everything in Teri's room. 2 big bookcases with 30 years of stuff on them got packed up and came out. All the built-in dressers in our closet out. Lulu is beside. Oh my gosh. I feel her energy. Oh, sweet Lulu. It's okay. It's okay to be panicked because it won't last forever. Um, I am sending her love. Let's all send sweet Lulu some love. She is the sweetest cat I've ever known. I did let her know she was not moving again, but she is freaked. Can Lulu take the workshop? Yes, she can. Pets are welcome in this workshop. And in fact, there may be a follow-up workshop to this one to help you work with the emotions of your animals, especially cats. You know, cats are such emotional creatures. They really are. And little BP had kind of a meltdown because I wasn't paying attention to him as I was so busy this morning. And so I finally had to just stop and give him a little massage and soothe him. And now he's fast asleep. So they're just so unique and interesting, I think, in their emotions. Good morning, Oksana. Oh, I hope you can come to one of them or all of them, sweet one. I will put the dates. Oh, I did put the dates in Angel Speakers, and I'll have the sign up form for you all a little later with more information about what you can expect out of the class. We're going to I'll do some teaching, but we'll do a lot of interacting. So you'll have some breakout rooms. You'll have time to really work one-on-one with each other. So I'm excited. I'm really very excited about bringing a workshop to you all again. It's been a while, so it's time for it. Shelley the Leo, welcome. Amazing and wow, gosh, I'm in South Africa. Wish I could join your totally awesome workshop. You can. You can come. I don't know how the time difference is between here and South Africa, but let's look at that because I'm offering it at 3 different times. The first one will be early in the morning, and then the second one in the afternoon, and then the third one will be in the evening. And those are all in Eastern Standard Time, so you can do the conversion and see what that looks like. And I would love to have you come into the class and welcome into our family. Catherine DeSanti, good morning. Kathy, I've been rather down lately. I'm thinking I'm just drained emotionally and a little physically. Yeah, you've been through a lot, honey. Be gentle. Like the blog said, be gentle with yourself and wrap your arms around those emotions when they come up. We're going to learn how to do that in my workshop. All right, so let's see what Kuan Yin has for us today. I'm not sure what that sweet guide is going to tell us, but I know it's always so pertinent to what we're doing. Good morning, Charlie Coons. Thank you for being here. All right, so Kuan Yin says, Harvest Mother watches over me. The inner world offers powerful healing, creating space to receive it with love, patience, acceptance, and willingness to hear, feel, and honor all messages from our inner world with wisdom allows this inner medicine to work its healing magic, even if it seems unfathomable at an intellectual level. The inner world knows how to restore and heal every aspect of the soul. We just need to invite and allow it. And that is so true. That's another thing we're going to talk about in class is allowing those emotions to do what they do to heal us, to go back into love and apply love in all instances of whatever emotion comes up. I'm looking for my tiny book. There it is. I almost forgot to do the message yesterday, and thank you to Kathy Hand for speaking up and letting me know that was forgetting to do it. So I want to make sure that I do that today. But I want you all to do something for me. If you have had a teacher in your life that you felt changed your life in some way, that it really made a difference in how you are today, honor that person. You may not remember their name. You might just remember they were a fifth grade teacher or whatever. But if you can remember the name, put it in the comments. I'd love to hear that. And I want to honor the one that really I felt was so instrumental in a lot of my creativity and my writing and my love of books and love of learning. And her name was Mrs. Wills, and she taught English, and she was always having us read the most interesting books in school and write. We were always writing book reports or creating some story. And she really got me started on the path of expressing myself. So I appreciate her. And I know she's probably long gone by now into spirit, but she did make my life different because before that class, I had no thought of writing, and expressing myself through words. But yeah, what a blessing to have a teacher that will encourage and will help us to be that person that knows what we're doing in life and what we're here for, to express ourselves. So if you have someone you'd like to honor, put it in the comments. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that you have a teacher that you look up to and someone that really did make a difference in your life. And well, just choose one, Jean. Deirdre says, Mrs. Bayhart made me feel seen in the first and second grades because I was painfully shy, and she brought me out of my shell. I love that, Deirdre. I do love that. Yeah. Beautiful. All right, so we are going to pick a number between 1 and 87, sorry. Who would like to give me that number? Isabel, good morning. Catherine Kovac said there were two Mrs. Nasworth and Miss Metcalf, who was my music teacher. The other was my social skills teacher. Awesome. Thank you, Catherine, for sharing. Number 86, Isabel says, okay, going to the back of the book. Uh-oh. I'm so sorry. 86 is like the ending of the book. So let's go with 37 from Deirdre. We don't go to the back very often, so I wasn't even aware that that was the last page, which is not really an angel message. It's just me explaining what the book is and how to use it. All right. 37 has 1, 2, 3, 4 messages. Jean says, Teri Angel, she made me poke her to come visit. She made me, teehee, with the Fae, to teach a crystal class. I channeled it and still remember nothing. Oh my God, I'm so glad I have it on video then, Blue Jean, because that was an amazing class and you're an awesome teacher. You are awesome. And thank you. Thank you. I'm honored that you are giving me kudos because I give them right back at you, my dear one. Mary wants number 4. Okay, we'll do that. And Oksana said I had a 4th grade teacher substitute for the whole year. She was amazing and restored faith in me and in my uniqueness. Otherwise, my school teachers did not welcome my inquisitive nature. Oh, that's so cool, Oksana. Thank you for sharing. Leo, I always remember Mrs. Nice. I love that name. She was my first teacher in the 1st grade. I was the youngest in class, and she was my protector from the bullies. Every now and then, she bumps into my parents and asks about me. How sweet is that? And I love her name. That is awesome. Kathy Hand, high school English teacher, Mrs. Doherty. She loved using a red pen for grading papers. Most kids didn't appreciate her, but I did. Oh, thank you, Kathy, for sharing that. Okay, so message number 4 from the Tiny Book says, you change each moment with each new experience. Questions will come up, doubts will surface. However, if you have truly done your deep dive to find you, then you have a solid foundation that will not quiver and shake when the winds blow. That just falls right in with what we're talking about, doesn't it? You know, fear is an emotion. And I know we've heard fear is not real. Fear is real. It's an emotion. It's one of our human emotions. It's the things that we fear that are most of the time not real. When we're in fear, we're usually projecting that there's going to be an outcome that we don't want. That's what the fear is all about. It's seeing the worst possible scenario. It's thinking that, as I said earlier in the blog, that we might fail. We might not be good at it. Somebody might make fun of us if we try something. I threw the bowling ball backwards. I did. It slipped out of my hand and went backwards. I didn't die. Nobody died. So thinking that something horrible is going to happen as we step out and try something new and different, you know, that's projecting that it won't be okay, that it won't go right, that we won't be good at it, that we won't be good enough. So just stop the fear and face it and say, okay, it's all right that I'm a little anxious about this. It's okay that I don't know what the outcome is, but I'm going to do it anyway because I'm strong as I stand in my faith and I know that I'm not alone. Lily Ann, hello, and thank you for being here. I Blue Jean says, oh my gosh, my friend Pat, who lives in Hawaii, told me the following. Her first day with the class with the nuns, a nun told them to leave room on their seat for their guardian angel. Pat fell off her chair. The nun asked, what happened? Pat said her guardian angel was fat. She got in trouble. Oh, geez. Yeah, one of my earliest memories of school was I got in trouble. Yes, Teri Angel got in trouble because I was talking to my neighbor. Imagine that. I was carrying on a conversation with the kid next to me, and I got my hand slapped for it. And I'll never forget that. But did it stop me from talking to my neighbors? Nah, I don't think anything will ever do that. But it did teach me to respect the teacher who was trying to teach something and trying to get all of our attention. So even in the times when we get in trouble or things don't go right, or we throw a bowling ball backwards, or we throw a dart at the wall, it's okay. It's okay, because they're all learning experiences, and we cannot be afraid of our learning experiences, because when we do, we've lost out. And it's just like the quote that was in the blog. We miss 100% of the shots we don't take. If we don't even try, it's an automatic no. If there's something that you want to ask for or talk to a person about, if you never speak up or you never ask the question, you'll never get that answer and you'll never get that experience. Life is all about experiences. It's what we're learning while we're here. Those are the experiences. And Blue says, yeah, jumping oxer backwards in a show. Don't ask. Yeah, but those are experiences. And, we might think, oh, they're going to make fun of me if I ask this question. And I've held so many classes where people say, I have a stupid question. No question is stupid. A question is a way of seeking an answer. And just because somebody else knows the answer already, that doesn't make you look stupid. It's just you learning for yourself what the answer is to that question. So when I hold classes, I encourage everyone to ask what you want to know. Ask those questions. Speak up and let your voice be heard. This is the empowerment part. So I'm not going to teach the class here online today. That's going to be a very deep experience that I want you all to have in the workshop that I'm going to hold. So when I put the information up later, I really hope that you all will take advantage and come into this workshop. I think I have room for 100 people. I think that's what my Meet will hold. I'm doing it through Google Meet, and it's going to be a beautiful experience. All right, so today is day 5 of 10 million for world peace. And Deirdre, if you're available, would you please put up the link for 10 million for world peace for our website? We also have a Facebook group. If you're not part of our group yet, I invite you to come in. We've got, I think, 1,400 or 1,500 people in the group already, and we'd love to have you part of that. We do stream the meditations into that group when we go live, so it'll be easy for you to find it if you're part of that group. Yeah, our little Blue has lots of experiences, and I'm sure she's going to share some with us. And Blue says, oh yes, I have lots of experiences. How about when Teri Angel had to go investigate, where'd it go? Had to go investigate the very, very strange forest. We were so afraid for the dogs, we locked them in the car. I tell you, Blue, I'm still trying to wrap my brain around that one. We were standing out in this spooky forest that had such a strange energy and some really not so good vibrations coming out of it. And we had two dogs that could have protected us, but we put them in the car and locked the door. Like, what were we thinking? Obviously, we were thinking to save the dogs, right? But yeah, that was an interesting experience for sure. And Deirdre, thank you for putting that link up. Lily Ann, I'm in shock. My intuition has become so strong now that it scares me. I always feel right about it. I haven't used crystals for a long time, and this morning I was guided to wear a labradorite, and I did and read about it, and it was spot on what I needed help for today. I love labradorite. And yeah, don't be scared. You know, many people turn away from their gifts, from their clairs, because of fear. And again, look at that. Look at what are you afraid of and go into it intelligently. But I'm so glad that you had that experience today. Okay, Jean, I'm glad that I will be happy to see that oxer. I don't know what it is, but I know it's a horse, but I will be happy to see what it looks like. Well, Lily, you've been through a lot, honey. You have been through a lot of life experience. So, of course, your intuition's going to rev up and all of those clairs, because with each experience, we grow spiritually. We become stronger spiritually. So I'm so happy that you're having that kind of experience. All right, so let's go into our prayer time. And I'm going to put the message up here for you to type in your prayer requests. And along with prayer requests, how about any gratitude? If you have gratitude today to share, I'd love to hear that. I know we did teachers and some gratitude for them, but if you have gratitude in general for anything in your life that has happened, share it with us. We love to celebrate, and we love to celebrate your win-wins in life. So share that with us. Oh, I'm sure it does, Lily, and I'm so happy for you. Okay, so any prayer requests that anyone has, anything going on that we need to be aware of, that we can lift you up and or celebrate with you, any updates on anyone on our prayer list. Tomorrow we will revisit that prayer list and see what names are on there and love on them, because love, as Kuan Yin says, is what heals. Deirdre, thank you for our daily prayer. Let me put that up on the screen for us all. Prayers for all humans, for Mama Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace and attention to human trafficking. Yeah, we're working on a project for human trafficking education and what we can do. And thank you to all who donated to that fund for my birthday, so that we can get some printing done of material that I can carry around with me as I travel the country and hand that material out in different places. And we've been brainstorming where we can pass that out and who we can work with. If you have any connections with either truck drivers or bus drivers, any of the states that have rest areas, rest stops, the truck stops. There's major truck stops like Love's and Pilot and Flying J. If you have any connections to any of these, please let me know. Send me a private message and let me know, and let's get this information out and get some power behind it from some of these places that are able to sponsor us and to help us in whatever way possible. And one of the titles that we are throwing around to have as the main subtitle for this project is Save Someone's Child. Save Someone's Child. And then I thought of the subtitle, Doing Our Part to Protect the Children. So let me know what you think of that as well, because we're going to be getting some of the wording together and graphics and all that good stuff to make up the flyers or the postcards or whatever it's going to be. And I'd also, if you have any connections to places where I can speak about this in public speaking, let me know that as well. Leo, grateful that your mom's surgery went well, even through all the obstacles. She's well and on the mend. Well, we're going to pray for ease and grace in her recovery. Thank you, Leo, for sharing that beautiful news with us. Lillian, prayers for all in need around the world and for world peace, and for you, all my family, for me staying strong, for all your families, and for you, my son and Mother Gaia. Thank you, my Norway star. I love you. Blue, prayers for my guy. Our tenant is being awful to him and stressing him out. I'm worried about him. Oh, let's all get together and pray for a resolution to that situation, Blue. I really feel like that's something that we can put some power behind and create a shift in the energy there. So yes, we will lift our sweet Dave up. He just had a birthday. We were able to sing happy birthday to him. Blue says, need to talk with you. Kathleen Caputo and I are going to get together and start a letter of introduction, maybe a video by you with Ruth doing an interview. Yay, I love the idea. Yeah, we're going to have a meeting soon. And so we'll get all our ideas out on the table with a little brain dump and see what comes forth from there. I love that you're already talking and thinking about how we can get this off the ground. Thank you for that, Blue. All right, so let's go into our prayer time, remembering those who were brought forth today to lift up, and all of you that are here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being such a huge part of this beautiful family, the family that loves. I love that. So let's go into our hearts and let's get in touch with whatever's going on in there today. You know, we come into each now moment with something. We do. We have a fresh start, but we bring something with us. So let's figure out how we can clear out anything that doesn't need to be in our now moment. Let's take a breath in. And when you breathe into your lungs, follow the breath. Let's follow that breath right to the heart center and see it anchoring in there. That beautiful oxygen, that beautiful energy that gives us life. Just feel it. Allow it to just be as you quieten your mind and softly and gently ask, what do I need to know? What's in my heart that's not there for my best and highest good? Maybe there's some worry, some anxiety. Maybe there's full out fear or sadness or anger. Or maybe there's peace. Go in and find whatever is in your heart right now. And if there's anything there that's unlike love, just gently say thank you. Thank you for being a part of my life experience. Thank you, I love you. And now I choose to focus on love. And just watch the shift that happens as you pour love into every emotion. You pour love into every experience that you have. Love is what will create the shift. So those who are asking about situations, about other people who are maybe your fingernails on the chalkboard type of experience, just love. That's it. Just love. That is the key, is to keep sending love. Envision that situation or that person covered with white light. Call in the white light from the divine, which is pure, unconditional love, and see that person covered in that white light. Turn it over to the divine. We can't control how other people act or what they say or what they are doing in their life, but we can control our own emotions and our own response to anyone or any situation. And when we go into love, that's the control. Coming back home in our heart to love. So take another deep breath into your heart and see if there's been any shift. Just envision there's a light up above you and there's a string hanging down that you can turn that light on and off. Pull that string and illuminate whatever is there in your heart. Shine that light on it. Whatever's in the darkness cannot stay hidden if you shine a light. So if there are things in the corners that are trying to hide, things that you haven't faced yet maybe, just turn the light on. See it for what it is. Nothing to be afraid of. You're right here. You're immersed in love. You're being held by everyone that's here and all the angels that are here with us. And just look. Just take a look. Because so many times we want to close our eyes. We want to put up a wall and shut out that which we think is going to harm us or not feel good. So if there's something that's hidden, something that's not for your best and highest good, just love it. Shine love on it. Shine the light on it. And say, now I'm taking my power back. Now I'm standing fully in my authentic self, which is love. Pure, unconditional love. That's what we're made of. That's what's inside of us, in our heart center. That's what we find when we go home into our hearts. So breathe out anything that you want to release, any of those powerful emotions that maybe had you tied up in knots, or maybe just was constantly nagging at you. Just let them go with love, gently. And then breathe in. Breathe in the love of the divine. Let it fill your whole being. From head to toe, just see yourself shining brightly with this light. And your body cannot contain it, so it's going to ooze to the outside. This is your aura. And watch as that aura expands out into the world. That's what people see when they look at you. So what are you showing them? Are you showing them this bright light of unconditional love? This peace that you find in your heart when you release fears, when you release anger, when you release sadness? Look at your own aura right now. How does it look? What is it saying about you? And let's spread that energy out. Spread it to someone close to you. That white light of love. See them covered in it. See all of your loved ones really covered with a blanket of love. And then let's spread it further. Let's go to those who maybe are teaching us in a different way, teaching us what love isn't, teaching us through contrast, conflict. And let's cover them with this white light. Shower it on them. Wrap them in it like a cocoon. As much love as you can pour on them from your heart. Just share it with them. If there's a situation going on, cover that situation with this love. See it coming to a peaceful resolution because of love. Now let's reach further out into the world to every inhabitant of the world, whether it's human or animal, nature, all the trees, all the waterways. See all of it blanketed with this white light of love. This feels so beautiful today, so peaceful. And as you go through your day, when situations arise and people interact with you, just look at them and see them covered with white light. It will make a difference in your life. It will be life-changing if you allow it. And now let's cover each other with that white light. We do this every day. We call it the heart telephone. So we do it with words. And I'm going to put the words up on the screen on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I love you all so much. And I know that this beautiful family, the spiritual family that we are, was built on love. It was built out of a desire for us to recognize our oneness, to recognize that we are never alone. So take that breath in and really enjoy the feeling of love as you see it come across the screen. And I'm going to pull up our Leo, because, who did we forget today? We can never forget our loving pirate. So somebody please acknowledge him. I am so grateful for Ricky in my life. I am so grateful that I got to spend the time I did with him and getting to know his beautiful energy, his beautiful soul, who still teaches us on such a deep level. So let me find our Leo, because I know it was Ricky that said, go get Leo. So somebody please do a yarg for that sweet pirate. And let me get Leo going.
Today's the perfect day.
Whoops.
Have a great day.
Let's start that again. There we go.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready, because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go.
Come on, get some love. We can be together. Where's my peas? They have to do the pea dance, you know. Aw, sweetie, I love that. Thank you. I love you. Namaste, y'all. Sweet Brookie, I'm so glad you're here.
part. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Y'all, full of joy. Hope, hello, sweet Hope. Full of joy. And for you, sweet Ricky, yard, yard. The triple A. Namaste, y'all. Cuppa full of joy. Zinna! Oh my gosh! Hi, Zinna! I love you. You're one of these little peas in here.
Morning Cuppa full of joy, every day. Just start the day on the high five, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Y'all.
Full of joy, every day. Just start the day on the high five, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you,
I love you, namaste, y'all. Cuppa full of joy. Woo! Thank you, sweet Leo. Oh my gosh, you all are so much fun. I love this time together with you in the morning. Can you believe we've been doing this for over 3 years? Unbelievable. So, I have a celebration coming up. I love celebrations. Can you tell? September the 11th is going to mark 3 years of being on the Peace on Earth tour and meeting some of you beautiful, amazing souls along the way. So we're going to celebrate on the 10th of September, which is a Sunday, and we'll do it during the afternoon cuppa. And I'll open up the Zoom room for anyone who wants to come in and share about the Peace on Earth tour. And let's really do this big. Let's have a big celebration because I feel so honored to be on this mission of love, which is really what it is. And I'd love to have all of you in there with me, celebrating with me on that special day. So September 10th, put it on your calendars. We'll do it during afternoon cuppa, and hopefully I can have a lot of you just there so I can wrap my arms of love around you. I love you so much. Remember at 1:11 today, Eastern Time, we will have the meditation for 10 million for world peace. And if you haven't joined with us yet, go to that website and sign up. At 5 o'clock p.m. today, Eastern Time, Michelle Landers will join me on the Peapod podcast, and we'll have a conversation. I don't know where it's going to go. Who knows? With her and I getting together, anything can happen. So we guarantee there will be laughs. We guarantee that there will be a good time. So come on in at 5 o'clock and join us on the Peapod. I love you all. Oh, thank you, Blue Jean. Yes, I know that you're meditating at that time right along with us, even if we don't see you. But thank you. Thank you all who are participating to lift up the level of peace in our world. You're so appreciated. All right, I'm going to get out of here so I can get on with this beautiful day. So I leave you with namaste, y'all. Stay in your heart and stay blessed. Bye, everyone.